It was a gun.
I'm not voting.
If we want to build our nation.
The problem with the Somalians.
Just want to experience something else than a black man.
Move on, move
Can't be like
forward.
a horse with blinkers on.
Honestly say, I was about to have
Corrupt
sex and then I pulled
crap,
up.
but it's nice.
My name is Unati, and I'm from Mount Fletcher, and I'm a marketing student.
My name is Ola Keswa. I'm an urban farmer.
Hello guys, my name is Sanele Blai. I'm from Gauteng. I'm a multimedia designer.
I'm Zippo Lokwebela. I'm a student in CPUT.
For me, I would say my male circumcision is very relevant, whereby it's very important in a sense. It helps us keep and to be close to our roots, chance, you know.
Yeah, I understand your point, bro. Like, it's true. But like, I actually didn't go through like traditional, circumcision. I went to, the doctor and stuff like that. So I'm thinking, in terms of my health, in that sense, my health, it's relevant. But traditionally, I wouldn't know, because now I think. Now we're doing things differently now, because like I went to the doctor, right?
Yeah, well, that's also what I think. Like,
Yeah.
it also differs according to culture. Like,
Yeah.
you find that the Xhosa culture, they have like their traditional ways,
Yeah.
and you find that maybe Sotho people, Zulus, we have lost maybe that tradition.
Yeah, I think it's lost now because now everything is just going the other direction because now people don't really go through traditional things anymore. Like I feel like we ignoring it in that sense. But like yeah, man, it's relevant, man. It's relevant because like we need to know our roots. We need to.
And it helps us that we are, your basic, your forefathers, how they got initiated,
Yeah.
And then there's things that you learn when you go to like traditionally. I went traditionally, you see. There's things that you learn, and from there, it's not about just going to being circumcised. You understand?
I want to agree with that point because it also helps the new generations to learn where we come from as like black people. Yeah.
But now
I
it's
think for me, what really came out was the fact that it's initiation.
Yeah.
So it's about like growing into manhood. It's that first step, and the teachings that go with it. And I think other cultures have maybe adopted other methods of that process of.
But things are not the same now. Like things are very, like now it's not really safe to take someone to traditional initiation school.
Why would you say
It's not. It's not saying that it's not safe. It's not saying that it's not safe. But like sometimes now it's more of like there's a lot of things happening now. There's
with that it's
inside the whole thing. Now it's no more the same as the olden days. Now it's more of like I don't know, man. I would
Why would
say
you say it's not safe though?
I'm not saying it's not safe. I'm just saying people are now.
No, it's made to seem as if it's not safe otherwise.
Okay, that's just like that's what the media says.
That's the media whereby
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
getting it in the wrong way.
See, so I'm seeing it in a media perspective. I'm seeing what the media shows me. Yeah.
No,
So
but that's also where I'm thinking that throughout time we adopt other cultures like Western cultures, certain cultures where we live, and then we kind of move away from like a boy growing up in Johannesburg maybe, from the Eastern Cape, maybe his family. How does he then now link up to that traditional ways? Is he then sent back when it's this time? Is he sent back to the Eastern Cape?
Why not?
And if that's so, then he kind of has to know hey lalini like philwa kanjani, because he can't just go there and kind of
have that mentality of being from the urban side. So you have to understand that I'm going to the village. I'm going to do what village people do. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. You see, that's how I feel about us as black people. One is that we are losing our blackness, to put it. If there is something called that,
we really are doing things Western now. Like dude, like come on, everything. Sorry, even the language that we speak.
Slaughter a chicken, like it's a simple thing.
You know,
like
even the language now, like we're speaking in another language which is not even native. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
So it's like, like now it's more of like something that we have to deal with, but like also not losing our roots, as you're saying, man.
That's the thing. We should also, as parents, I feel for one is that we are sent. Our parents have this mindset that white is better, ne? whereby they take us, they send us to private schools. We adopt this white mentality. We start being vegans all of a sudden, and then and we lose our trait. But we use as black people farm, farming, then we eat organic food. That was organic for us, but now we have to go to Woolies to buy organic, whereby we're losing it.
I think we're going back to that point that I think along the ways, we've adopted other methods and we've lost our culture. So it's important, but it's not. But I think that's where movies like Ingleba come out and they try to address maybe.
You sound like you were drifting now. Are you saying it's irrelevant now? Are you still saying it's still relevant?
What, Ingleba?
No, the circumcision thing.
Yeah,
I feel it should be.
It's
very relevant. No,
it's like now saying that we should stop doing what should be done. You know what I'm saying? Like traditionally, we cannot stop doing what we have been doing.
went to the bush, to the mountain. Yeah. Your grandfather went. Your father went, and then you all of a sudden you decide, no, I'm not going. I want to go to a doctor, Dr. Phillips. Yeah. He's gonna help you out. Like exactly, you're not gonna.
Kids now won't go out, so your kid won't go, and his kid won't go, and again, next kid.
Dude, your culture, you're losing it by that sense. Look at all those generations. Your child is gonna say, my father didn't go here. He booked an appointment for Dr. Phillips for 2 days. But he came back. I'm also gonna be alright. Then you start losing your culture. Your blackness is gone, my brother.
Yeah, it's different for every person. Because me personally, I got circumcised at a young age, so maybe I wouldn't know how it felt, without a foreskin, for example. So, yeah, I mean, I don't, and also
grew up with that basically.
Yeah, and I also don't think that for men it actually matters. I think that's why we're finding it difficult to address.
I mean, for me, I guess it's safer to circumcise, man. I don't know, because like apparently when you have the foreskin, there's chances of you getting a lot
That's
of sickness and stuff like that. But I mean, I guess for me it makes more sense to cut it off, but also like it's like, man, you have that. Why are you cutting what you already have?
But in terms of sex now, we're addressing the sex matter.
The sex matter.
How does it feel?
Let's get it feel before you had
Well, I touched based on the viruses, and stuff.
Talking about how it
feels.
Now I'm a virgin, man.
No way.
I'm a virgin.
Okay. Shy. That's good. I strongly feel that as a black person, you should go to initiation school because you are taught a lot of things there, brother. Sure. And then as a man, yes, I still say as a man, it's about your character. To say you're a man, because there's a young boy who can do amazing things. He can look after his grandmother and go to work, buy groceries, and then a 20-year-old man is a man. He went to initiation. He's just drinking. He's not worried about his family. He's not acting as a man should be. Yeah. So,
but he went to initiation.
There is people like that.
Yeah. But my question is, if you don't go to initiation, does it make you less maybe than a man that has gone? In modern terms.
It does.
Especially when you are in the rural areas. If you go that side, you'll actually see people, like all your friends, your neighbors, everyone. You see. And from there are certain times when, like June and December, there were times where they will go some and you can't go. You see, so if there's maybe
so as men, you guys go somewhere.
Yeah, there's like even the way of sitting. If there's a ceremony of something, you see, we don't sit in one area. Some people sit there, some people sit there, and you feel the
thing of eating meat. There's a certain part of meat as a boy you won't get.
People are skeptical about going to initiation schools nowadays. They're skeptical. It's not that it's wrong. They're skeptical, because of because of the culture that happens, because there's a certain dude. I know there's a certain culture, bro, that you adopt as a man from the initiation school, right? And it's also more of like I won't say gang related, but it's also a thing of
it becomes something like that. Definitely,
it escalates.
And it becomes a matter of division and a matter of just like about intimidation more than anything else.
Yeah, and me growing up as a person that was always in his own space And I grew up in my, like, always grew up, like, I was always in the house and, like, doing my arts and stuff like that. I didn't really like socializing, being with people, like, being in groups and stuff like that. So it became a problem now, you know? And it became really much of a problem where I feel like, I really don't care. I really don't want to, you know, be, you know, a part of you. It's just that now I have to be, you know, a part of this whole thing. And it's a crazy thing because now people have different characters, dog. And different backgrounds, dog.
If, like he's saying, Makaya, you would have to actually sit according to men and boys, right?
Exactly.
And now, let's say maybe you're 25 years old, maybe. You're coming from Cape Town. You've never spent your time in Butterworth or wherever, in Ngutu or whatever it is, you know?
Yeah.
And you happen to go there. 25 years old, you've never ever
I get those.
and then now, what do you do in that situation where you've adopted veganism as something that you're passionate
You know what
about?
you do? Adopt your black culture also. Why not? Why don't you start practicing those? Ask people, how do you do this? Ask simple questions. Learn also. You learn to be vegan. You learn to be Buddhism or whatever you wanted to be.
So now you learn back.
Yes.
Udlinyama.
Kudlinyama.
Well, with that said, you had actually made me think of actually rooting back, you know, like just, you know, knowing who I really am and knowing how to do things.
But where would you
still-
sit?
Exactly.
Now, that's the
But still,
question.
there are
Where would you
places where
sit?
you won't go. There
If
are
you
people
go
who
now,
won't
where would you sit? When it's come to now, you have to sit somewhere. Here are the men, here are the boys.
The boys.
And you went to a hospital,
old guys, yeah.
at Josie or whatever the case might be.
Dr. Philip.
And Dr. Philip, now you're in this situation. What do you do now? Do you sit with the boys?
I
or
man
do you
it
sit
up.
with
I
the
man
men?
it up. I actually make a way to actually see what I come about and explain my matter. And I'm telling him, yo,
It doesn't work like that. Bro.
this is how it is. I'm here to learn. And you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
If you don't accept me, then it's your baby. But I'm here to do what I'm here to do. You know what I'm saying? Learn it the way I'm
What
learning.
if they ask you, like, say, let's go to the bush and take you?
Yeah,
I will go.
Yeah, I'd go, dude. Like, if it's an experience, right? And you know what?
You wouldn't be ignorant and be like, nah, ready.
Dude,
what
like
right?
if I'm being ignorant, then I'm not helping myself out. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it's also a matter of just, you know, accepting what comes, bro. Like really, like right now, I cannot say anything. You know, I'm at this point right now. I'm at this moment. This is how it became.
Yeah.
And then
But I don't think it's easy as you say though.
no,
to
dude.
just come and say,
Nothing
I
is
wanna
easy.
explain myself.
Nothing is
You
easy,
see?
bro. Nothing is
Because
ever meant to be
sometimes
easy. Yeah.
You're gonna go there and then you'll see. They won't say anything. You just go and sit where you want to sit.
Yeah.
But you'll see it yourself that I don't belong in this area.
Yeah.
You see. They don't give you I don't think you'll be given time maybe to explain yourself
Yeah,
the way
yeah.
you want to explain yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But also, it's a matter of me going with the right people at that point.
Exactly, yeah, that could work
yeah,
also, yeah.
So that's just how you should work things out, bro.
Yeah.
Strategize, think things through, you know. Cause like really I didn't put myself in this whole situation.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
Exactly, like it's not a matter of me wanting. I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? It's not my fault, and I'm not gonna put it that way. You get what I'm saying? So me, it's just how I'm gonna do things. It's just how I'm gonna see my way to this whole situation of me being a Xhosa man who, you know, and I'm gonna call myself a man, even if you guys gonna call me whatever you wanna call me, but I'm gonna call myself a man.
My dream is to finish my studies.
My dream is to be influential in a very positive way.
My dream is for Africans to kind of go back to themselves, you know, before 1652.
My dream is to everyone to have peace and love.
Yazi, you should ever sit and talk with people, or else take a walk and create a straight talk. Talk what is nice, it will make you feel stronger. Listen what is right and say what is wrong. You should ever sit and talk with people, or else take a walk and create a straight talk. Talk what is nice, it will make you feel stronger. Listen what is right and say what is wrong.